Here's an instant where I love the Knives Out franchise, but I almost let this movie slip. And not because I had anything against, oh, why are they bringing up Christianity? Oh, why are they doing this with religion, all this stuff. It's just that I couldn't find a theater near me to watch it. And the only theater near me had it was too distant, and between the holidays and just shopping, it was just worst case scenario for me to find it. But I almost let it slip until I didn't, and no pun intended, thank God I didn't let it slip through my fingers. Where are we going?
About going movies or not? Do not take your kids to watch this movie! I like magic.
What the fuck did we just watch?
Half of the fucking movie is about the Joker.
Huh?
But yeah, it's a decent movie.
Hi everyone, I'm Ronan Chain. I'm here to do a quick review of Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. The new installment to the Benoit Blanc saga, starring Daniel Craig once again as Detective Benoit Blanc, with another all-star cast that goes back to more of a closer thing to Knives Out in my opinion, but very existential, bleaker, more realistic, but just more too close to home, if you could see it. And again, dealing with faith, and it just a blast. The film is awesome. Is it my favorite film of the whole franchise? No. I think Knives Out is still something that just came in swinging, and everything else that's come after has been a fun addition, but nothing's topped the original. But as much as I even love and had fun watching Glass Onion and experiencing it, I think Wake Up Dead Man goes up one of Glass Onion and has some resonant moments, some very emotional stuff, and relatable, and just it's a new direction for Benoit Blanc in this case, and the way it was presented initially and then the way it ends is very fascinating where they go with this film. Rian Johnson returns again as to writing and directing, and what I'll take away is that everybody kept saying, Josh O'Connor, I think that's the actor's name, is a star. And when I'm like, I agree. Him as Father John is just phenomenal, relatable, and you want to root for him. Sometimes you just want to just slap him and be like, dude, relax. Everything will get better. Just don't be jumpy. Glenn Close is just a treasure. I'm always happy to see her in projects when they come up. I've been a fan of her since Tarzan, to be quite frank, just hearing her as Mala. And then obviously Cruella de Vil. And Josh Brolin, this is another role under his wing that I'm like, wow, must have been a hoot to dive into that character of Wicks. And it was also very heartfelt and nice to see Thomas Hayden Church again in a film like this, and the whole cast: Kerry Washington, you got Kaylee Spaney, just awesome. Jeremy Renner, man, so good, man. And I'll say this: it's the way it starts. I was like, we're spending a lot of time without the detective showing up, but it makes sense and I understand why. And it's a unique thing for this film to stand away from just being a carbon copy of Knives Out, which it isn't. And I'll say this, I didn't think this movie would be as funny as it was. There are some lines, some interactions, some bits, not even bits, just sequences of events that you're like, what the fuck? I'll put it this way, and I won't spoil who it is and what happened. They just say, I see someone going downstairs in reverse way, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever just because of like that and the Foley sound design. Martha, played by Ana de Armas in Knives Out, and Josh O'Connor's character, I hope is his name, Father Judd in this film, they have similar things where, the way people see them and where they're at in their lives, the sequences of events, and why they're the threshold, the thing that we follow through with Benoit trying to solve the case, have some similarities that I respect, and I'm like, all right, that's cool that they're likable in that way. And you know, like Daniel Craig does some subtle stuff that I'm like, wow, what happened to him before even Knives Out? What was he like before I met him at Knives Out? I'm very interested to see, hopefully discover that one day. And I'll say this, I want more Benoit Blanc stories. I want another film, and to be quite more frank, before I even get another film, because I know Rian Johnson said that he's gonna do another original idea before he does another Knives Out story, if they do another Knives Out story. I want a Knives Out paperback. Like, give me another mystery in paperback form, in a novel. And hell, you could even, if you want to make it immersive like the movies do, close enough, do an audiobook version and then just hire a stellar cast where you don't have to shoot for them for 6 months or 3 months, and just for within a span of a month, 4 days, 5 days, each character in that story gets cast with a stellar performance. But just do an audio novelization audiobook with sound effects and music. Try that. I would love to have a cool Benoit Blanc story in my hands, and make the cover design very like pulpy or noir style. I would love a story like that one day, and hopefully someone's asked Mr. Johnson like, yo, what about a book? What about a Benoit Blanc book? I would love to read that. I'll say this, that how Benoit Blanc enters this case, I still find fascinating how and why. I need to rewatch it again, because I was just like, well, why is he part of this case? I'm not upset or angry about it. I want to see Benoit Blanc solve a case, but why this one? So I'm intrigued to rewatch it again when I can. I need to catch it in the theater. I know it's gone. I only had like a week of release, but I'm trying to find some place, whether here in LA in the next few months, to catch it at a screening and watch it in the cinema, because I saw the previous two in cinemas. This is the one that like I felt bad that I couldn't catch it my first viewing in the cinemas. That's my review of Wake Up Dead Man. I give it a 8 out of 10, I think, or maybe 8.5. If Knives Out for me is a 10 out of 10 or a 9.5 out of 10, then this is an 8 out of 10, 8.5, and I think Glass Onion is a 7.5, 7 out of 10. 3 incredible films that if Netflix really played it smart and they would want some of my money, you give me a box set of the Knives Out films. What did you think of Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery? Did you like it? Are you a fan of Benoit Blanc? Are you a fan of these films? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the enthusiasm. As the channel grows more and more of my crazy ideas can come to fruition. And hopefully you can stick around. Maybe have a happy holidays, a good concluding year, and I'll see you in the next video.